we have another support, Shri Nara Lokesh, building with the same spirit, guiding towards the next leap. And in this occasion, I wanted to thank all the people, whether it is IBM, TCS, and all the government of Andhra Pradesh, people involving and creating such a momentous thing in Amaravati. And then, how we are going to, Andhra Pradesh is going to build and contribute to India, not rhetorically, but practically. As they have said, we will be with this first quantum computer in India. We will be asking people to do use cases, whether it is drug discovery for uncurable diseases, creating better battery technologies, creating better supply chains, portfolio optimization, such kind of things. And second, more importantly, probably create India's strongest quantum talent pipeline, whether it is quantum software developers, whether they are hardware or cryogenic specialists, or error correction techniques or experts, and domain translators who can bridge industry problems with quantum solutions. This is where Andhra's youth is an advantage for a national advantage. And as others have said, combining, converging AI and quantum and hyperscale computers will be an added advantage. And most importantly, this quantum technology is not an optional thing anymore. This is a must national preparedness given the security threats that we are going to pass today. In conclusion, I just wanted to tell you, quantum revolution needs young people, because when I was in 2001 and 2002, that is when the internet was coming. I took as an advantage. I built a multi-billion-dollar company. In every 10 to 20 years, you get these kind of rare opportunities to get a new line, and that is a quantum line. So all the students, I request, please seize this opportunity. Don't just study what exists, try to invent what doesn't. And all the entrepreneurs and investors, as you all know, quantum is not a bubble, it's a tectonic shift. The government is unlike in many places, government is not your obstacle and it is your partner. Please take risks. And finally, there are still some skeptics. I wanted to tell them, 50 years ago, these skeptics have asked, what is the use of a computer? 30 years ago, some skeptics have asked, what is the use of internet? And today, some people are asking, what is the use of quantum computing? The history has answered. Every computing revolution unleashed prosperity that we couldn't imagine. History will repeat itself in this immortal city of Amaravati, not by choice, but not by chance, but by our choice, by people who are sitting on this stage. Thank you once again. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. A true leader by sense who is working in quantum speed, be it Mega DSC, be it the largest data center Google, be it Cognizant, be it TCS, his initiatives and the true leader in his essence. The dynamic leader, Honorable Minister Sri Nara Lokesh Garu, Minister for INT, Government of Andhra Pradesh. May I request you to give the keynote address, please.
I have a few questions. Before I start my speech, I have a few questions for the students here. How many of you have heard of quantum before 2024? Prior to 2024, how many of you have heard of quantum? 5, 10 hands. After 2024, how many of you have heard of quantum? Thank you. Shri Jitendra Singh Ji, Honorable Union Minister of State, Independent Charge for Science and Technology and Earth Sciences, Government of India. Shri Nara Chandrababu Naidu Garu, Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Shri Chandrasekhar Pemmasani Garu, Honorable Union Minister of State for Rural Development, Communications, Government of India, my dear Minister colleagues, IAS officers, to the scientists, to the members of legislative assemblies, members of academia, startup innovators, and my young friends, Andarki na Namaskaram. Today is not merely about laying a foundation stone. Today we are laying the foundation for India's future leadership in quantum technologies right here in Amaravati. Many years ago, when the world was only beginning to understand the potential of software services, one visionary leader in India asked a bold question: why can't Hyderabad be the global capital of information technology? That single question changed history. It led to Microsoft and global technology giants coming to India, created lakhs of jobs, and triggered an IT revolution that transformed not only a city but India's standing in the world. That visionary leader is none other than our Honorable Chief Minister, Shri Nara Chandrababu Naidu Garu. Today, in a new era defined by deeper technologies, bigger challenges, and even greater opportunities, he has once again asked a disruptive question: why should India follow the quantum revolution? Why shouldn't India lead it? The answer to that question is the Amaravati Quantum Valley here. Let me share a small and honest moment. The Honorable Chief Minister, met Professor Kamakoti Garu, and after that, he called me and he said, I want to create a quantum ecosystem. So I took out my mobile phone, went to ChatGPT and asked ChatGPT, please give me a one-page executive summary on what quantum computing actually means. So that is how ahead our Chief Minister here is in terms of understanding where the next technology is and how do we ensure that it can actually be implemented in our great land called Bharat. But jokes apart, what impressed us all was while others were still debating what quantum means, our Chief Minister was already planning how India should lead this mission. That is the leadership. That is the foresight he has. Friends, Andhra Pradesh today stands on three powerful strengths. The first one is the leadership with proven track record. It is none other than our Chief Minister, Shri Nara Chandrababu Naidu Garu. Investors here do not just hear promises, they see history being made. Second is unmatched speed with which we get things done. While other states have double-engine sarkar, only Andhra Pradesh has double-engine bullet train sarkar. Let me give you two clear examples of it. One is Google Data Center project, which is a $15 billion investment, which is going to be India's largest FDI investment. We promised to deliver in 12 months. Yes, we took 1 month more, but we delivered it in 13 months and we created history. The second is the ArcelorMittal project, which was stuck in other state for more than a decade. We delivered here in Andhra Pradesh with just over a year. What seemed impossible elsewhere became a reality here because when Andhra Pradesh commits, velocity meets vision. When a company comes to Andhra Pradesh, it is no longer just the company's project. It becomes our shared project. We take ownership, we handhold, we remove bottlenecks, we ensure delivery with the highest priority. Third and most important, Andhra Pradesh is a startup state. We are hungry, agile, ambitious, and always eager to grow fast. Against this backdrop, Amaravati Quantum Valley is envisaged as the world's first state-led, fully integrated quantum ecosystem. It is a place where hardware is going to be built, software will be written, algorithms will be tested, talent will be trained, and products are exported from a single geography. This initiative positions Andhra Pradesh not as a consumer of technology, but a creator of frontier innovation. Our ambition is clear: to place Amaravati among the top 3 quantum hubs globally, to build quantum computers and components made in Andhra Pradesh for the world. to create thousands of high-value, future-ready jobs for our youth who is sitting right in front of us. I would like to place on record our deep gratitude to our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji for his constant encouragement and strategic support to India's deep technology journey. And I would like to equally thank the Honorable Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh ji for his support and belief in Andhra Pradesh and for gracing us here and driving us from the front. But I would like to specially thank Kamakoti Garu. Today, jokingly, I made a statement. I told to Kamakoti Garu that we have a bomb called Chandrababu Naidu Garu. And Kamakoti Garu is the lighter. So Kamakoti Garu comes from Chennai, lights and goes. The bomb blasts and the victims are people like me, ministers like me, who are sitting on the dais. If not for your vision, if not for your guidance, this quantum valley would not have been created, sir. And it's really exciting that you have been bestowed with Padma Shri. It was long overdue, and you have made not only Andhra Pradesh proud, but India proud, sir. You know, all these leaders have stood shoulder to shoulder with Andhra Pradesh in this historic initiative. Friends, Quantum Valley is not a concept, it is already in execution. India's most advanced 133 qubit IBM quantum system 2 is being commissioned here. India's first national quantum reference facility is being established in Amaravati. Multiple platforms including superconducting, photonic, ion trap and neutral atom technologies are being co-developed. Over 50,000 learners are already being trained with a long-term goal of skilling 10 lakh youth. This is not an incremental progress. This is a technology leapfrog. I sincerely thank our industry partners, including IBM, TCS, L&T, SRM University, QPI, AI, and all other companies that today have signed an MOU. Your presence here is a proof that global industry trusts Amaravati. More importantly, Quantum Valley will generate large-scale, high-quality jobs. It will create opportunities for quantum engineers, advanced AI and computing specialists, chip designers, cryogenic experts, RF engineers, startup founders, and deep tech researchers. This is how we future-proof jobs. This is how we ensure youth do not just use advanced technology, but build it. Amaravati will not just be a capital city of administration. Amaravati will be the capital city of science, computation, and innovation. It will be a city where quantum, deep tech, AI, and advanced computing defines its identity. It will be a city that attracts global talent. It will be a city that exports not just sciences, but frontier technologies to the world. In conclusion, if Hyderabad symbolized India's IT revolution, Amaravati will symbolize India's quantum revolution. Under the leadership of Shri Nara Chandrababu Naidu Garu, with the guidance of Government of India, with the partnership of industry, academia and startups, Andhra Pradesh is ready to lead the technology area. Thank you very much for giving me this wonderful opportunity. Jai Hind. I would like all the youngsters to repeat after me. Jai Hind. Jai Hind. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, a remarkable personality in shaping India's technological hub, and his contribution to the world of technology is immense. It's indeed an honor for all of us for having him here in this Amaravati Quantum Valley Foundation laying stone ceremony. Honorable Union Minister of State for Science and Technology, Dr. Jitendra Singh ji, may we request you to give the special address.
The dynamic Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, who is an inspiration for all of us, all of you, and equally as much for me, Shri Nara Chandrababu Naidu Garu ji, Honorable Minister Shri Nara Lokesh, whom you were just now hearing, and so spontaneously connecting with the youth over here, my very precious and a bright colleague in the Union Ministry, and a fellow medico, Dr. Chandrasekhar, Principal Scientific Advisor to the Government of India, and an eminent scientist in his own, Padam Shri Professor Ajay Sood, Secretary Science and Technology Professor Abhay Karnikar, Dr. Amit, Dr. Herrick, Mr. M.V. Satish, Professor Kamakoti, who's now become Padma Shri Professor Kamakoti, Dr. Bhaskar, Secretary, Government of Andhra Pradesh, members of the faculty, dear students, industry leaders, ladies and gentlemen. At the outset, I think from the bottom of my heart, I have to thank profusely the Honorable Chief Minister. And I have said this on a number of occasions earlier also, that while many of us, not all of us, because being a scientific man, we have learned to speak the truth. Not all of us, but many of us try to live in today and dream of tomorrow. But Sri Chandrababu Naidu Garu lives in tomorrow and dreams of day after tomorrow. And as a youngster, I have seen him right from the times when he was the Chief Minister for the first term. And in the city of Hyderabad, we were not getting a proper venue to hold an international conference of medicine and diabetes. And then somebody told us that in the high-tech city you have a convention hall. And that was our first exposure to the vision of Shri Chandrababu Naidu. And now all of us have seen over the last 1 year or so, the manner in which the things have started moving on a fast track. I think he is a true vindication of what Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji calls or describes as the double engine movement. When Prime Minister Modi speaks of double engine, one from the center, the other from state, I think the personification is sitting before all of you, ladies and gentlemen. And as I said, we in science have learned to speak not without evidence. I was here even in last Saturday, and I have to thank him publicly also. We have come up with a Center of National Ocean Sciences in Vizag. And the project had been languishing for 20 years. The plan was conceived in 2006. The foundation stone was laid in 2016. But till the present government came over, in spite of our repeated persuasions, there was some or the other stumbling block. Sometimes you wouldn't get forest clearance, sometimes you wouldn't get that coastal clearance. And finally, when he took over in his current term, within a few months, all the clearances were there, and last Saturday we were in a position to dedicate it to the nation, which is going to be, again, converting Vizag into a possibly a nodal region for the deep sea mission, which Prime Minister has announced from the ramparts of Red Fort. And today, we are here seeing the Chief Minister realizing the vision of Prime Minister Modi, who enabled us to get India included in an elite league of just 4 or 5 nations who are into a quantum mission and who have a dedicated, exclusive national quantum mission. We don't have dearth of talent, we don't have dearth of commitment. We all of these gentlemen over here, all bright brains. But unless you have an enabling political hierarchy, things don't move. And it was because of the vision of Prime Minister Modi. We had a national quantum mission, we have national AI mission, we have blue ocean mission, or blue economy related deep ocean mission. Because now we are preparing India and envisaging for India a global role in the years to come. And therefore, this foundation stone, as was being rightly mentioned by Nara Lokesh ji, is not mere a foundation stone of a construction, but a foundation stone of India's quantum future. And all this unveiling of the Amaravati quantum logo, the launching of cloud services, the innovation center, the launching of talent hub, the launching of reference facility, the launching of safe application, that shield and all so on, and the participation of IT industry leaders from IBM, from TCS, and these multiple MOUs, this truly is keeping with the global strategies that we have now tried to follow. This is indeed whole of government, that is center and state, plus industry, plus stakeholders, which makes it whole of nation. Because the age of silos is over. And all the success stories written across the world have happened. And this government has the courage of conviction to open up for wider integration. We have opened up the nuclear sector to private players, which I think till about 6 months back nobody could have imagined. We opened up the space sector to private players just about 5-6 years back, and the results are miraculous. From a dismal economy, today we are $8 billion US, and our projections reveal that we would be going up 4-5 times to about 45 billion in next 7-8 years. And that all has happened because we have learned to integrate and work in a synergized fashion. As was being mentioned by Dr. Chandrasekhar, we have 6,000 crore or so dedicated for this national quantum mission. And Nara Lokesh ji started his speech by asking the students, how many of you had heard quantum before 24? Almost none. And the credit goes to you when you ask how many of you have heard, all the hands went up. But I think it's also equally important to tell them why this quantum mission and why this quantum valley from the point of view of a layman. Because in the times to come, it is going to be a game changer for communication, for security, for defense, for healthcare. And therefore, it is essential for us. It's no longer a choice. It's no longer an option. We have no other choice. If you are still working, for example, in the simple language for the students, if you are still working with the conventional computer system or conventional cyber security systems, a quantum computer on the other side is not only faster, more efficient, but could be a huge threat to you. And to be very simple for these small children, I tell you how. You send these encrypted messages on WhatsApp and all that, which are very difficult also to unfold. Of course, the crime agencies do have means to do that. But yes, sometimes it may be possible. But if it is a quantum computed encryption, because when we were working on National Quantum Mission, I tried to study on that. Roughly, it may take lakhs and lakhs of years to crack down that encryption. So you can understand, if the other side has or the adversary has and you don't have, what great risk you are putting yourself and to the nation. So that is from the point of defense, cyber security. In the healthcare system, it was fascinating. Dr. Chandrasekhar will be able to appreciate. You used to have collateral damages with the irradiations in cancers. With the quantum, it is so precise. The quantum ray will move with the moving lung. The quantum ray will move with the moving gallbladder. Until it spots the exact tumor site, it will not hit it. And within a few minutes, you are back home after irradiation without any collateral damage, without any side effects. Similarly, quantum for satellites. So all these things are going to become a way of life. As was being said, I think by Dr. Chandrasekhar, that till about 20 years back when the mobile just came in, many of the cynics would tell you, what is this you are holding in your hand and all the time bothering yourself. Now I find the same cynics being the biggest users of this gadget. So therefore, for these students, for these little boys and girls, there is no option but to have the quantum. And for those of you who are from the background of physics, the difference is that quantum uses subatomic particles, such as electrons and photons. And therefore, it allows the particles to exist in more than one state. Like, for example, when you hear the relay signals, it moves like this. Even on earlier times, when you had the radio, All India Radio, you find the voice going up, then coming down, before it became digital. But here the signal moves straight. And why the encryption is difficult to crack? Because, for example, the password is 10, and you make it 5 into 2, 10. And then the agency wants to crack it. They may keep trying and trying to simplify it. And one day they may succeed. But here it is not so. The 10 could be a multiple of many other figures. It could be 10 into 0. It could be 2.5 into 4. So these multiples, it's almost virtually difficult to unfold the encryptions. So that is the security part, and same also for the healthcare, for communication. And therefore, you can understand why Prime Minister Modi had the vision to launch this. And as was being said, we were already late. I think somebody said that in the IT. But the next industrial revolution is going to be biotech driven, and we are already into biotechnology. In the current budget, we have this biopharma Shakti mission. Because the economy of the world is going to shift to regenerative cycles, to recycling, to genetics, to circular economy. And on the other computing side, to the quantum. And we will not be the late beginners. Like, for example, in America, television happened in 1950s, and we got to see the first Chitrahar, I think, in 1970. It's no longer so now. Now we are among the first few, and we are ready to lead the world. So we have 4 thematic hubs, each dedicated to, one each to quantum computing, to quantum sensing, quantum communications, quantum materials. And this is, the mission has spread it across the country to 43 institutions in different regions, 17 states, and as many as 2 UTs. And the objectives that we have laid down for ourselves are fourfold. A, to develop up to 1,000 physical qubits over the next few years, at the maximum 8 years. B, the communication between the ground stations. C, the long distance secure quantum communication. And fourthly, the interstate quantum key distribution over 2,000 kilometers. So these are the ambitious targets that we have laid down for ourselves. And the quantum thematic hubs were launched in 2024 September, and startups program in quantum also began the following 2 months in November 24. We have already started BTech minor in quantum, and we hope to also start MTech. And I was just now discussing with Honorable Chief Minister, given the kind of push and vision that he has, and also aligning with what Dr. Abhay was saying, we could also start those courses over here. Because many of the faculty right now are the self-learners. But we could have just within 2 years. This doesn't take long. We could have properly qualified faculty. We already have BTech. We could be starting MTech as well. And therefore, the defining strength of this entire interdisciplinary approach is to synergize research, academia, industry, transfer of technology, and to accelerate all these. And we are also in the process of establishing advanced fabrication and central facilities at leading institutes. and which could be accessible to startups, to academia, to researchers. Dr. Kamakote is here. Their institute gave the concept of research parks, and I'm glad that it's now being emulated across the country. And therefore, I'm gratified to see an ambitious roadmap which the Honorable Chief Minister has envisaged for the Amaravati project, ranging from qubit platforms to cryoelectronics to Q chips to detectors and so on and so forth. And of course, this is an evolving field. What I am talking today may become stale tomorrow. And what I have to think tomorrow or say tomorrow may yet not be known to me today. So we will be dynamically evolving as we move on, but we have the will. And I'm sure this collaboration between the state government of Andhra Pradesh and the central government, the government of India led by Prime Minister Modi, will also motivate other states to come forward and help us to accelerate and to supplement their resources in the national quantum mission journey. And to that extent, and as Dr. Abhay, the secretary, said, we would always be forthcoming as far as the central support is concerned. And at the end, I'm glad to declare to this assorted audience that today India starts its quantum journey from the holy city of Amaravati. And that also makes us believe that Andhra Pradesh will be one of the important springboards to India's ascent to the pedestal of Viksit Bharat. Thank you.
Absolutely, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, కల కనడం అందరికీ సాధ్యమే, కానీ ఆ కళకు దిశ చూపించి సహకారంతో దాన్ని నిజం చేయడం చాలా కొద్ది మందికే తెలిసిన కళ. అలాంటి వారు నాయకులుగానే కాదు, సీఈఓలుగా చరిత్రలో నిలుస్తారు, దేశాలకు ఆదర్శంగా మారుతారు, ప్రపంచానికే సరికొత్త వ్యవస్థలను పరిచయం చేస్తారు. అలాంటి అరుదైన నాయకత్వానికి ప్రతిరూపం వారు. నాటు ఐడి ద్వారా దేశానికి రాష్ట్రానికి సుభిక్షతను చూపిన దూరదృష్టి ఆయనది. సిలికాన్ వ్యాలీ టు క్వాంటమ్ వ్యాలీ. క్వాంటమ్ వ్యాలీ ద్వారా భారతదేశాన్ని ప్రపంచ సాంకేతిక కేంద్రంగా నిలబెట్టాలనేది ఆయన మహా సంకల్పానికి పునాది వేశారు. ఇది ఒక ప్రాజెక్ట్ మాత్రమే కాదు, ఇది భారతదేశ భవిష్యత్తుకు వేసిన బలమైన పునాది. అమరావతి నుంచి ప్రపంచానికి పంపుతున్న క్వాంటమ్ సంకల్పానికి నాంది పలికిన నేత. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for a special address by Sri Nara Chandrababu Naidu Garu, Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh.
అందరికీ నమస్కారాలు. ప్రత్యేకంగా స్టూడెంట్స్కి అందరికీ అభినందనలు. నా ఆశంతా మీ మీదనే. ఒక చరిత్ర రాయాలన్నా, అదే చరిత్ర తిరగ రాయాలన్నా అది విద్యార్థులకే సాధ్యం. వచ్చినప్పటి నుంచి మీ ఉత్సాహం చూస్తున్నా, క్వాంటమ్ స్పీడ్తో దూసుకెళ్తున్నారు. భవిష్యత్తుకు భరోసా ఇస్తున్నారు. చాలా సంతోషం. Honorable Minister Sri Ditendra Singh Garu, Honorable Minister of State for Science and Technology, Earth Science and Government of India, Professor Ajay Kumar Sood, Principal Scientific Advisor, Government of India, Professor Abhay Karandikar, Secretary of the Department of Science and Technology, Government of India, Honorable Minister of State for Rural Development and Communication, Government of India, respected Sri Pemmasani Chandrasekhar Garu, Honorable Minister for HRD, ITC and E and RTG, Government of Andhra Pradesh, Mr. Lokesh Garu, Pannuru Narayana Garu, Kandula Durgesh Garu, అందరికంటే ముఖ్యంగా వండర్ఫుల్ మ్యాన్, వెరీ క్రియేటివ్ మ్యాన్. నేను చాలా అరుదైన పర్సనాలిటీని చూస్తాను. డైరెక్టర్ ఇండియన్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్ ఆఫ్ టెక్నాలజీ చెన్నై వి కామకోటి గారు, పద్మశ్రీ. మొన్నే పద్మశ్రీ వచ్చింది, లేటుగా వచ్చింది కానీ మచ్ డిజర్వ్స్. నా జీవితంలో చాలామందిని చూశాను కానీ ఇలాంటి పర్స్యూటివ్ నేచర్ ఉండే ఏకైక వ్యక్తి, ఒక పని అనుకుంటే ఆ పని అయ్యే వరకు వెనకబడే వ్యక్తి ప్రొఫెసర్ కామకోటి గారు. వారికి అదే సమయంలో స్థానిక శాసనసభ్యులు తెనాలి శ్రావణ్ కుమార్ గారు, గౌరవనీయులు డైరెక్టర్ ఐఐటి తిరుపతి సత్యనారాయణ గారు, చీఫ్ టెక్నాలజీ ఆఫీసర్ టాటా కన్సల్టెన్సీ సర్వీసెస్ హరిక్ విన్ గారు, డైరెక్టర్ ఐబిఎం అమిత్ సింగ్ గారు, డైరెక్టర్ అడ్వైజర్స్ ఎల్ఎన్టి సతీష్ గారు, మధుమూర్తి గారు, మన్నవ మోహన్ కృష్ణ గారు, వేదికపై నుండే పెద్దలు, ఈరోజు ఈ కార్యక్రమానికి చేసినటువంటి అగైన్ డిగ్నిటరీస్ ఆర్ హియర్, అకాడమిషియన్స్, ఇండస్ట్రియలిస్ట్, ప్రాస్పెక్టివ్ ఎంటర్ప్రెన్యూర్స్ and also students are here, offline, online. So many students are online. For everybody, good evening. Today is a historic day, not only for Amaravati or Andhra Pradesh, but for India itself. Today we are laying the foundation for something far greater than a building. We are laying the foundation for India's leadership in the global quantum revolution. We are standing at a global inflection point. The United Nations has declared this year the International Year of Quantum Science and Technology. Across the world, experts describe this movement as the transistor momentum for quantum, when deep science theory becomes real world capability. The last 2 centuries were largely a story of missed opportunities for India. We missed the agriculture revolution, we missed the industrial revolution, but we did catch up with the communication and IT revolution. I am very happy. I remember even today our honorable former Prime Minister Vajpayee ji has introduced deregulation in telecommunication sector. And also at that time, I started iTech City, that is a game changer in information technology. I am very happy. At that time, iTech City was inaugurated by Vajpayee ji. Today, Amaravati City Foundation was laid by Honorable Prime Minister. I am very happy to announce Jitendra Singh ji will be remembered in the history. Quantum machine, quantum computer is inaugurated by him. It will be remembered, it will be a game changer not only for Andhra Pradesh, for India. It is going to happen. If you see here, always I wanted to inform all students. When I became Chief Minister in 1995, Internet has been innovated by Bill Gates at that time. This month is coming to Amaravati. Bill Gates is coming on 16th to Amaravati. If you see here, BSNL or deregulation of telecommunication has started in 1999 by Vajpayee ji. Our Honorable Prime Minister recently has innovated 4G, Swadeshi 4G stack, developed by BSNL, TCS, Tejas, and IIT Madras. I appreciate them. First time, proper product has come from India. This is my dream, not today. For the last 3 decades, first time, one of the best product we are able to produce. Now it is a matter of 4G, 5G, 6G, 7G, anything we can innovate. Tomorrow, you are all here. We should not depend world for products. We have to produce products and we have to supply for the global community. We are having all capabilities. I wanted to request all of you, think differently, act differently. Always you have to think innovative way. One initiative long back, our Chandrasekhar has rightly mentioned. I faced so much of criticism. When I used to talk about cell phone, everybody used to attack me. Here is a man who wants cell phone. At that time, China used to add nearly 1 million or 1 crore cell phones a month. That is how they used to go very fast. Everybody attacked me. Cell phone can give food or water or what? I used to say one thing. Future will tell what I am thinking today. You wait for the future. That is what I used to say. Today, all those who criticized me, all their children are in America or in abroad in IT profession only. Even today, I am telling you, we are all talking quantum. Our Honorable IT Minister is a Stanford graduate and also software computer science graduate from Carnegie Mellon University. He is the right person to lead the state in information technology. I am appealing all of you. This is where I am thinking not today. What another 30, 40 years is going to happen, I will think and lay the foundation for that revolution. That is where we are today for quantum computing. If you see here, the lesson from history is clear. Nations that create technology shape the world. Nations that only adopt technology remain dependent. Quantum gives India a once-in-a-generation chance to move from adoption to creation and from participation to rule-making. Today, the opportunity has come for India to lead the quantum revolution. We should no longer be content with adopting technologies developed elsewhere. We must create new technologies. We must design and build products from India for the world. Amaravati Quantum Valley. If you see, recently I visited Davos. In Davos in 2026, only 2 issues everybody promoted. One is AI, artificial intelligence. Through AI, we are going to produce $1 trillion of economy. This 2026 belongs to AI. There is no doubt about it. Second is green energy. This is where everybody is talking about energy transition. I am very happy. One is Quantum Valley, we are starting here, and also Green Hydrogen Valley, we are establishing. This will be the two game changers for the development of Andhra Pradesh. Amaravati Quantum Valley will not only export talent and services, it will develop quantum designs, products, and intellectual property right here in Andhra Pradesh. Quantum is not just another technology. It is the mother of all frontier technologies, powering artificial intelligence, defense, healthcare, space, energy, finance, secure communications, and climate modeling. Quantum is not merely a technological race. It is a strategic competition among nations, shaping national security, economic power, and global trust in the 21st century. Everybody used to talk about Silicon Valley. That is past. Everybody is going to talk about Quantum Valley. That is Amaravati. That is the future. That is how we have to work in that direction. I am very happy. Amaravati is a people capital. Amaravati in mythology, angels capital. This Amaravati, I am assuring all farmers are here. This is a model for the world. Farmers gave me 33,000 acres of land, nearly 29,000 of farmers without taking up one pie. It is a land pooling scheme. Nowhere in the world it has happened. It has happened only in Amaravati. I really appreciate the farmers of Amaravati for their extraordinary contribution for building the capital. We are making Amaravati one of the best capital. Hyderabad was a brownfield capital. 2 cities, I added one more city. Amaravati is a greenfield capital. You can imagine now, even Silicon Valley is having water problem. Next to Amaravati, if you see after Quantum Valley, anybody is getting any tension, go and have a coffee near Krishna River. All your tensions will go away. That is the beauty of Amaravati. One side beautiful Krishna River and everywhere greenery and also everywhere green energy. Anybody will set up or will live in Amaravati, their lifespan will increase 30-40 years more. That is the beautiful city we are building for tomorrow. If you see here, this is not a intimation. This is a global competition. This vision is possible because of India today at the right leadership. Always I am saying, I have seen so many prime ministers. I worked with so many prime ministers. But no prime minister has understood technology. Only one prime minister who can understand technology, that is Narendra Modi. That is the prime minister's strength. We are fortunate. We are having a right man, right time, right place. That is the Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Under his leadership, I am confident, as our Honorable Minister has rightly mentioned, he will give vision. I will adopt his vision. That is the strength of Andhra Pradesh today. He initiated quantum machine. I adopted quantum mission has to come here. One day, Kamakoti telephoned to me, "Sir, future is quantum. There is an opportunity. Why can't you think?" Immediately, I asked him how to go about. Then he told me, "Sir, TCS, IBM is willing to bring computer is ready, quantum computer in America. They are willing to come. If you approach Honorable Minister and also Secretary, they are willing to come." Immediately I telephoned to Jitendra Singh ji. First time, he thought, "Can I do it?" I assured him, "I will get it done." Then he gave some positive signal. Then I approached Abhay Karandikarji. He also said, "Okay, it is a good idea, we will follow." Immediately I contacted Principal Scientific Advisor, Sri Ajay Suji. All three accepted. Immediately I called TCS, IBM, L&T. I don't know how we are going to do it. This is the mission. Under any circumstances, we have to start. Generally, it took years together to have a consortium. I asked them 1 month time or 2 months time, go and sit and get it done. I am very happy. TCS, IBM and L&T, they came to me, "Yes, we are ready." That is how quantum computer is coming to Andhra Pradesh, to Amaravati. I am assuring you, just now Satyanarayana has rightly mentioned, always I want to do at the earliest. Because for quantum computer there are some limitations. Stimulations or how to know disturbance, so many things. Technically there are some things they have to follow. That's why I asked him, "How much time you need?" Everybody accepted 26 end, that is December. First quantum computer is going to come to Andhra Pradesh, Amaravati. We are going to operate here. And also, I thought at that time, it is not enough. Then I called those who are interested to manufacture quantum computers. 1 or 2 sessions we had. Then this is where I am very happy. Once you try, things will happen. How to manufacture quantum computer? Then I called everybody. 85% quantum computer components we are prepared to manufacture now. On April 14th, World Quantum Day, we will launch 2 indigenous quantum computers in Amaravati as reference facilities. That is where SRM has come to picture. 2 computers are going to operate from SRM. And also 2 years from now, quantum computers are going to manufacture from Amaravati. We are going to supply for India. Not only for India, for the rest of the world, we are going to supply quantum computers. In this regard, I announced long back, Nobel Prize. Those who are winning in quantum computers, you are going to get 100 crore prize. This is my offer. This offer stands still even today. Competition is open. You have to think differently, innovatively, act differently. You are going to compete in that. All students, young brains, has to understand this. The world will need 2.5 lakh quantum computer professionals by 2030 and 8.4 lakh by 2035. Today, for every qualified quantum professional, there are 3 open positions. Global policy leaders have described this acute shortage as a strategic national security vulnerability. When Wiser opened quantum skilling registration in Andhra Pradesh, one call I have given, 60,000 students registered and 22,000 students have already passed for their examination. When IIT Madras offered advanced quantum courses, 208,000 students registered across India. In that, 104,000 are from Andhra Pradesh. That is 50% of students have registered from Andhra Pradesh. I am very happy. Wiser has announced Quantum Talent Hub in Amaravati. 5 years. They are going to train nearly 35 lakh students for 5 years. I really appreciate them. From 7th onwards, nearly 50 lakh students are available. I am requesting all of you, if you see here, Chandrasekhar Pemmasani is one example. He studied here MBBS, around 2000 like that. Then I started at that time IT. He heard about it. He is a shrewd businessman. Core competency, MBBS. Then he adopted IT. He started a IT company in America. Now he is the richest parliamentary member in the Lok Sabha. All these things happened 25 years. That is the beauty of knowledge economy. If we see today, everywhere in the world, out of 4 IT professionals, 1 is from India. Among Indians, out of 100, 35% are from Telugu states. That is the first more advantage we are having. Now we are adopting quantum computing. I am confident future for Indians, future for Telugu community. There is no doubt about it. Now here, IBM has come forward to train 5 million learners globally in quantum AI and cyber security, of which 1 million will be from Andhra Pradesh. Microsoft is adopting schools. Google, we are requesting them. And also NVIDIA, we are also working with them. Our Honorable Prime Minister is organizing Global AI Conference this month, that is on 19th in Delhi. All global giants and head of the governments are coming to that conference. Before that, we are starting one AI Living Lab University on the lines of ISB in Hyderabad. ISB at that time for business and also for producing best business managers. Today for AI promotion, post-graduation, PhD and use cases production, either AI and also quantum AI, we are starting one of the best AI university in Amaravati. To start with, Meda Towers is going to start and then shifted to Amaravati. This month we are going to do this also. Our vision is to democratize and decentralize AI so that every citizen benefits. AI tools for every individual and the vision for one family, one entrepreneur will go hand in hand. For the common man, quantum will mean faster drug discovery, better diagnostics, affordable and personalized medicines. For farmers, quantum-enabled climate, soil and price discovery modeling will help identify the most suitable crops based on changing food habits, improve crop planning, water management and yield prediction, and ultimately enhance productivity and income. Andhra Pradesh has already taken early steps through AWARE and APA, IMS, which are being deployed to provide farmers with timely advisories, data-driven insights, and ensuring that technology directly serves the farming community. Quantum-forward logistics optimization will reduce wastage and ensure timely deliverable of essentials. For banks and financial institutions, quantum will strengthen fraud detection, risk assessment, and cyber security. Quantum technologies will help transform our power sector by improving solar and wind prediction, better planning of renewable energy, and real-time demand management. Using satellite-based analysis, quantum systems will enable cost-effective power generation, efficient use of pumped storage, and smooth integration of renewable energy with nuclear power, and ensuring stable and reliable electricity for all. By intelligently connecting national grids, microgrids, and surplus renewable energy for green hydrogen and green ammonia production, quantum will create a strong and future-ready energy ecosystem. In this journey, India will lead the global clean energy transition, with Andhra Pradesh playing a central role in shaping the power systems in the future. I am very happy. Today, one student I have seen in Kuppam. Recently, I visited Kuppam. One global scaler, one organization has started coaching the students. Kuppam is still backward constituency, backward area, remote area. I was shocked to see one student, 7th class. What he has done, 7th class student from our state developed an AI-based solution that can measure blood pressure, pulse, and other health parameters by analyzing visual cues from the forehead and eyes, showing that the spirit of innovation runs deeply in our society. అది చూసిన తర్వాత కొండే పిల్లలందరికీ చెప్తున్నా, 7వ తరగతి విద్యార్థి ఒక చీఫ్ మినిస్టర్ని అడిగి, మీరు రండి నా కెమెరా పక్కన నిలబడుకోండి, ఒక ల్యాప్టాప్ చూపించి నిలబెట్టి, నేను నిలబడుకున్న ఒక్క నిమిషంలో మ్యాక్సిమం ఫ్యూ సెకండ్స్ మొత్తం నా పల్స్ అన్నీ కూడా చూసి ఆ రీడింగ్ చెప్పే పరిస్థితి వచ్చాడు. అంటే 7వ తరగతి స్టూడెంట్ అది చేయగలిగితే, ఇక్కడుండే స్టూడెంట్స్ మీరు గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి, మీరందరూ ఎన్ని ఇన్నోవేషన్ చేయగలుగుతారో మీరు ఒక్కసారి మీరు గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాల్సిందిగా మిమ్మల్ని కోరుతున్నా. ఇది నా డ్రీమ్, నా కళ. ఆ కళ నిజం కావాలంటే ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్లో 50 లక్షల మంది స్టూడెంట్స్ 7th to డిగ్రీ వరకు పోస్ట్ గ్రాడ్యుయేషన్ వరకు ఉన్నారు. అందరూ కూడా ఏఐ అడాప్ట్ చేసుకోవాలి, క్వాంటమ్ అనలైజ్ చేయాలి, క్వాంటమ్ ఏఐ ఆల్గరిథమ్స్ రాసే పరిస్థితి మీరు రావాలి. మీరు ఎంబీబీఎస్ చేయండి, అగ్రికల్చర్ చేయండి, లేకపోతే అకౌంట్ చేయండి. ప్రతి ఒక్కరూ ఏఐ నేర్చుకోగలిగితే దట్ విల్ బి ది గేమ్ చేంజర్. అది రావాలని మనస్ఫూర్తిగా అభినందిస్తూ మీరందరూ ఆచరిస్తారని, దాన్ని నిలబెడతారని మరొక్కసారి మిమ్మల్ని అందరినీ కోరుకుంటున్నా. మీరు ఒక్క విషయం గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి, ఐఎమ్ నాట్ ఓన్లీ టాకింగ్ ఏఐ లివింగ్ ల్యాబ్స్. ఆల్రెడీ వి స్టార్టెడ్ స్పేస్ సిటీ, డ్రోన్ సిటీ, aerospace city, electronic city, medtech with wearables, and also semiconductor, and also robotics, creating a future-ready platform where advanced technologies work together to drive growth jobs, and global leadership. Just now, I requested our Honorable Minister, Government of India, very soon I am requesting to come to Tirupati. We want to lay the foundation for space city itself. Already 3 companies have come. So many companies are willing to come. We are going to launch satellites from space city that is not far away. Very soon we are going to do that also. Quantum will power and accelerate all these frontier technologies. I invite global industry, startups and academia to be part of Amaravati deep technologies journey. Above all, this initiative is about hope for the farmers, students, families and citizens that advanced technologies will help the common man. The next 5 years will decide who builds quantum technologies and who depends on others. Andhra Pradesh has chosen to build. India has chosen to lead. Let Amaravati Quantum Valley be where India's quantum future is built, open, trusted, and world class. I am very happy. It is a historical day. I remember the day where I laid the foundation for high-tech city. Today, we laid the foundation for Quantum Valley. There is no unstoppable. Quantum speed will move, and also we will lead quantum revolution in the near future. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Telugu Talli.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్, థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్. ఒక్కసారి మనస్ఫూర్తిగా ఈ అద్భుతమైన క్షణాన్ని ఆస్వాదిస్తూ అమరావతి క్వాంటమ్ వ్యాలీ శంకుస్థాపన మహోత్సవానికి నాంది పలికారు. గట్టిగా చప్పట్లతోటి కృతజ్ఞతలు తెలియజేసుకుందాం. I request Honorable CM Garu to do the felicitation for our esteemed guests. Firstly, for the Honorable Union Minister, Dr. Jitendra Singh Ji, with a memento, Angavastram, and a special Araku coffee. To Professor Ajay Kumar Sood Ji, Principal Scientific Advisor to Government of India. To Professor Abhay Karandikar, and to Dr. Harry Quinn from TCS. Professor Abhay Karandikar, thank you so much. So Secretary, Department of Science and Technology, Government of India. Alagi, Dr. Harry Quinn from TCS. Thank you so much for all your support. And Dr. Amit Singhi from IBM. Thank you, Dr. Amit Singhi. And Mr. M.V. Satish, Director and Advisor to CMD L&T. Dr. M.V. Satish. And Professor Padma Shri Kamakoti, Director IIT Madras. The lighter. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Now, Honorable CM Garu and Honorable Union Minister, Sri Nara Lokesh Garu and Dr. Pemmasani Garu would proceed to meet the 50 students from Hackathon program for an interaction and a photo session. I request CM Garu to please proceed. The students are waiting at the Amaravati Quantum Valley setup. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. 50 మంది స్టూడెంట్స్ హ్యాకథాన్ ప్రోగ్రాంలో ఉన్నటువంటి వారు స్పెషల్గా వారిని మీట్ అండ్ గ్రీట్ చేసి ఇంటరాక్షన్ మరియు ఫోటో సెషన్లో పాల్గొంటారు. దానికి ముందు గ్రీన్ రూమ్లో వెయిట్ చేయవలసిందిగా రిక్వెస్ట్ చేస్తున్నాం. ఓట్ ఆఫ్ థ్యాంక్స్ ప్రొఫెసర్ మధుమూర్తి గారిని ఓట్ ఆఫ్ థ్యాంక్స్ అందించవలసిందిగా కోరుతున్నాము.
శంకర్ శంకర్ బ్యాక్ రాబోయే ఫోటో తెలుగుందా ఇట్లా ఇక్కడ బ్యాక్ రాబో వస్తుందా మళ్ళీ షేర్ చేయి మేడం షేర్ చేయి నెక్స్ట్ ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ ఏమున్నాయి
ఫోన్ చేసి సార్
ఓకే
క్లోజప్. క్లోజప్ 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 క్లోజప్. క్లోజప్. అరే ఇప్పుడు చూడరా, అరే ఇప్పుడు చూడరా, ఇప్పుడు చూడు మైక్లో వచ్చింది రా. క్లోజప్. ఎరా నువ్వు తీరా అరే నువ్వు తీరా. మళ్ళీ తీడు మూలకది. ఎవడ యాంగిల్ వాడిదిరా, ఎవడ యాంగిల్ వాడిది.